What is good, Vibe Gang? It is your boy Ray here with another class. Professor Ray's in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Professor Ray's in the like. Shout out to everybody that is actually learning. The another kid hit me up and he thought that Slim Shady, or another, I said another kid, another grown ass man hit me up and said he thought Slim Shady was a product that came out of after Dr. Dre. He never knew Slim Shady was created way before he even met Dre. So, shout out to you for learning something in the lesson. You get a gold star, my brother. This is what this is about. It's about learning who Eminem is. People who have that misconception is out there a lot. That Slim Shady, Dr. Dre creating Slim Shady. No, Slim Shady, he been crazy since forever. This track that we're gonna do right now, this is you're gonna hear a little bit more of the sadistic Eminem. He's telling you a story, but it's a story that you never thought that you did not want to hear. We gonna talk about it. We gonna talk about it. This is gonna be the relationship chapter of the lesson. So, like, comment, subscribe, do all other that, please, ladies and gentlemen. Federico, cut the beat. We need to start sharing the videos to the Eminem platform. Not Eminem himself. He ain't gonna give a shit about what I'm doing. But like the E-Power website, YouTube channel, all these YouTube channels that are Eminem heavy content. Let's start sharing to those channels. So like that, they can see what we're doing. Maybe they want to be part of it. So go ahead and do that. This is gonna be the skit's it's called Mommy, and then it's gonna tie into the song Just the Two of Us. And when he talks about just the two of us, he's talking about Haley and him. So like I said in the beginning when I started this, if you are sensitive, if you do not like disturbing things, or if you don't like anything like that, please just don't finish watching the video. Don't watch any of them, because this is when Eminem is gonna start. This is when Eminem starts pissing people off. So, in the society that we're living in right now, if you're that type of sensitive, go listen to like NSYNC or the Backstreet Boys or somebody like that. I don't know. Who's the new pop singers? I don't even follow that shit. I should start following that shit. I want to see, because I love NSYNC and I love Backstreet Boys. Put some of those people that do that, the boy bands and stuff like that, some of that pop music. Put some of that stuff down below. I like pop music. I ain't gonna lie. Why? So you go, same thing gonna happen. What happened going on with Screwface and Stevie Knight? Yeah, these niggas is crazy, bro. Like when I tell you YouTube is hilarious, YouTube is hilarious. That niggas is over here. That nigga Stevie Knight said, come meet me in the ring then if you want to talk your shit. Okay. Be careful, Stevie Knight, cause my man Screw been in the gym, baby. You can see the pictures of his abs. Y'all niggas are worse than divas. Like, for real. Like, who gives a fuck what Stevie Knight said about Easy Mills' verse on the track? Like, it was a dope track to me. But if Stevie didn't fucking like it, he didn't fucking like it. And I don't even think he said he didn't like it. Leave that nigga alone, man. He ain't say nothing fucking crazy. He didn't say anything different than what he said or the other people that featured in Eminem's song. Or Eminem featured in their song. And Stevie Knight didn't say anything different. Go look at the one the Eminem did when the Young M.A. Go look at his reaction on that one. He said the same thing. You spit, but that's not enough. That's how he felt. He felt what Easy got is not enough. Now, I don't know if he had the knowledge that Easy Mo wrote that verse before Eminem was thinking about signing him. I don't think there was even communication when Easy wrote this verse. Easy already had his album ready to come out. Understand that. Eminem came last minute. He put a flag on the play. And he dropped that track. So it's not like Easy wrote knowing that he was going to write next to M. So y'all niggas need to stop doing that shit. I was listening to it as me knowing that this was a last minute joint that Eminem featured in. That he already had this shit written. So leave that nigga alone. And Screw's nuts. Screw's over. Talk all types of crazy shit. Stevie Knight, nigga, you don't want none of that smoke. He got knocked out by another nigga that boxes. Screw, you don't box. I put a comment down Stevie Knight's video that he did about Screw, and I told Stevie Knight, my brother, I will be the ring announcer. I will announce both of you into the ring. That will be hilarious. Oh God. Why am I doing that? Like, comment, subscribe, do all that. Mama, the skip name is Mama. The skit's name is Mama. Then we got just the two of us coming right after. Let's go. Listen, you have to pay attention. You have to. Before it continues, what do you think that sounds like? Put it down in the comments down below. What do you think that sounds like? Okay. As long as we in the same page. As long as we in the same page, we good.
Just the two of us.
Here we go.
Baby, your dad that loves you. And I'ma always be here for you. No matter what happens. You're all I got in this world. I would never give you up for nothing. Nobody in this.
FYI, this song is also on the Slim Shady LP. There was a lot of content that came out of the Slim Shady EP. There was a lot of content that made it to Slim Shady LP. So there's a lot. So I'm just letting you guys know that, because this is also there, but the beat's a little bit different. No, the beat's a lot different, and the tone of everything is a little bit less poppy. In the Slim Shady LP, it gets a little bit darker than this, so you get a little bit more of a full effect with that one than you do with this one. I'm just saying.
I would never give you up.
You name me another YouTube page right now. Any YouTube page. It don't fucking matter who it is. Let's go break this shit down like this. You just tell me who. I'm actually giving you lessons here, brother. I want this shit to be a 10,000 book set, like a fucking encyclopedia. That you could go back and you could learn some shit about this man. This is for his legacy. Understand what I'm doing. It's for Eminem's legacy. So when in 2086, when Eminem is out of here, people gonna be like, "What is this guy that they used to talk about named Eminem Skittles or Slim Shady? Now what is this? Who is this man?" They got a whole entire vibe reactions to check out. Relax. And if you in the future, you watching this, I'm gonna tell you this right now. We're sorry. We didn't mean to hurt you. We didn't mean to make you cry, but tonight we have to clean out our closets. Let's go!
Nobody in this world is ever gonna keep me from you. I love you. Come on, hey, we going to the beach. Grab a couple of toys and let Dada strap you in the car seat. Oh, where's Mama? She's taking a little nap in the trunk. Oh, that smell. Dada must have run over a skunk. Now I know what you're thinking. It's kinda late to go swimming, but you know your mama. She's one of those type of women that do crazy things, and if she don't get away, she'll throw a fit. Don't play with Dada's toy knife, honey. Let go of it. And don't look so upset. Why you acting bashful? Don't you wanna help Dada build a sandcastle? And Mama said she wants to show you how far she can float. And don't worry about that little boo-boo on her throat. It's just a little scratch. It don't hurt.
Listen. the way that he could manipulate his voice to sound like a perfect father. Like he's minimizing everything that he just did to his wife Kim. That's what he's doing. Haley's mother is Kim Mathis. So that's what but he's doing it in a sense that we know what you're saying. But if you say anything in that tone to a child's gonna think it's okay. They don't know what they're hearing. They don't know the words that are coming out your mouth. All they hear is the tone of your voice. I'm telling you, with this beat, it doesn't give the song justice. I can't wait until we do the Slim Shady LP to do this same song on that, because it means a whole lot more, and it's a lot more darker. I don't like this version of it. I like the other version of it. It's fucking amazing. You guys want to hear it? Nah, let's do this one.
Her was eating dinner while you was sweeping and spilled ketchup on her shirt. Mama's messy, ain't she? We'll let it wash off in the water.
She was playing with her ketchup, and she was playing with her food, and she got ketchup on her shirt. So, like, all right, so he slit her throat, and there's blood on her shirt, and he's in the forest, and he's obviously dumping her, or he dumped the body, and shit like that. Or he putting her in bags, and then putting her in the trunk of the car, and then driving to wherever they're gonna drive to. I'll have to leave it for the end. It's gonna happen. It's a story that he's telling you. But this is what I love about Eminem. There was a song that he said that I'm just here saying the shit that you guys wish you could say, or want to say but don't say it. I'm your inner voice. I'm the one that in the back of your mind, you're thinking everything that I'm saying. It's just that you'll never admit it. Because obviously it's fucking crazy. In the situation that he had with Kim, this is what Eminem was thinking about in the back of his head. That's how much she fucked him over. She cheated on him with a bouncer. She cheated on him with a bunch of dudes. Like, let's keep it 100. She was a drug addict as well, and it was crazy. She's trying to sue this nigga. It was a whole fiasco. There was in a good portion of 99, 98, 99, and 2000, 2001, Eminem got sued by almost damn near everybody. His mother, his ex-wife, the bouncer. There was an artist that was trying to sue him. There was people that he knew from back in the day that were trying. Dude, he had like I don't know how many lawsuits injured, and that's just a matter of those years because he made it. He was at that point. Eminem was fucking everywhere, and these are just thoughts that he's thinking about. This is what I want to do to this bitch for what she made me go through. But instead of doing it, I'm gonna rap about it, and I'm gonna make it a storytell.
Weeping and spilled ketchup on her shirt. Mama's messy, ain't she? We'll let it wash off in the water, and me and you can play by ourselves, can't we? Just the two of us. Just the two of us. And when we ride, just the two of us. Just the two of us. Just you and I. Just the two of us. Just the two of us. And when we ride, just the two of us.
I do fuck with the scratches in the background, though. I'm just saying. I do fuck with the scratches.
Just the two of us. And when we ride, just the two of us. Just the two of us. See, honey, you and I. There's a place called heaven and a place called hell. A place called prison and a place called jail. And that is probably on its way to all of them except one. His mama's got a new husband and a stepson. And you don't want a brother, do ya? Maybe when you're old enough to understand.
He said, you don't want her brother, do you? Nah. You don't want that. How he's just talking, how he's baby talking Haley. So Haley won't think that her dad did anything to his mother. She just ran away. The dark shit that you I'm telling you, when you are on drugs, because Eminem was clearly on drugs at this time. When you are on drugs, your brain takes you to places that you never thought even existed. And it could get dark. revert to relapse. And you can see how dark it can actually get in somebody's mind. Because in order for you to write something like this, you have to be thinking about something like this. And what's the best inspiration? Serial killer documentaries, serial killer shows, serial killer interviews, shit like that. And that can be dangerous. Because I don't think going in on it into that mind frame, you're wanting to do any of this. But there's a sweet spot when you're deep into the shit that you're vulnerable to anything. When's my next fix? That is the only thing that is going through your mind. When is my next fix? I don't care about any of you. So you get to dark places sometimes. And Eminem got into some dark places. He went fucking elbow deep in that bitch. That's a fact.
Husband and a stepson, and you don't want a brother, do ya? Maybe when you're old enough to understand a little better, I'll explain it to you. But for now, what you say, mama was real bad. Was being mean to dad that made him real mad. But I still feel sad that I put her on timeout. Sit back in the chair, honey, quit trying to climb out. I told you it's a...
See what I'm saying, though? Look at the story that had nothing to do with the story. But he just tell you, Haley be what a kid does and don't listen and try to get out the car seat. You know how many times my son got out the car seat? Every single fucking time I try to put him in the car seat. Why don't they just stay? That shit comfy as that shit looks comfy as fuck. Be honest with you. You know how secure you are? Niggas gotta sweat for your safety. Niggas gotta sweat in order for you to be okay in a car. This is what we do. I don't feel safe no more wearing a seatbelt. Since I had my son, I'm not in there another time. How did we get here? I don't know, but we got here.
That I put her on timeout. Sit back in the chair, honey, quit trying to climb out. I told you it's okay, hey. When the baba, take a night, nan boo, goo gaga, her make poo caca. That'll change her nighty. Clean the baby up so her can take a nighty. And that'll wake her up as soon as we get to the water. 97 Bonnie and Clyde, me and my daughter, just the two.
I'm telling you, 97 Bonnie and Clyde is another song that I can't wait to get to. Fire. Fire. But look at it. He is the greatest father in the world. If a child is hearing this that don't know anything about it, he's changing diapers. He's making sure she's safe in the car seat. He's feeding her, giving her a nap. All at the same time that he just killed this bitch and taken her to the ocean. Some crazy shit. It's just the mental state that I am acting like nothing's going on. I am calm. I am in zen with myself, and I'm doing what I have to do as a father. But physically, you just finished doing this horrible thing. There's a psychology in it that you guys need to understand that goes into making music. It's not just about making music. It's not just about writing some shit down on a dope beat. No. Not with hip hop. Not at all. It's what is it that you do with your art? And how much would you push your pen to be considered one of the greatest? Are you willing to get out of your comfort zone and try new shit to get to where you at? See, Eminem is an alien, and this is why. All Eminem knows how to do is rap. When we're listening to rap, we're talking about rap, right? We ain't talking about how many sneakers fucking companies you own or anything like that. We're talking about rap. Let's take all the rest of that money shit to the side. We're talking about rap. And a lot of people be doing that dumb shit and say, oh, you can't really count like music. That's all he does is rap. That's why it's called rap. That's exactly why it's called rap. But that's his crutch. That the only thing he knows how to do is rap and produce. He's a real good producer. We're gonna do a video and we're gonna go down the list of the songs that Eminem produced that you guys probably don't even know that he did. And it's crazy. The first time I read that list, I was like, what the fuck? Like, people you won't even think that he will work with, he produced their song. So Eminem is also, when it has to do with rap and the production of rap, that's all Eminem knows how to do. He is not a good business owner. I've said that a million times. He is not a good business owner because he thinks his name is going to give him that clout just all for featuring them in one song. Or you being featured in one of their songs. That's not enough, homie. Yeah, you Eminem, and yeah, that's a big cosign. But it is other companies are doing it differently. They know how to push these people like hard. At the end of the day, if you guys want to take a look at Google and go check it out, it's on Google. And it said the radio stations, the radio in your car is still the most listened to fucking music station in the world. You can talk YouTube, you can talk Spotify, you can talk all that shit all you want. Ain't nothing topping the radio station. You know why nothing's topping the radio station? Because these other suckers is still on the radio station. They haven't disconnected it yet. They haven't pulled the fucking plug on it. Go Google it. I'm not talking shit that I don't know. The radio is still the most used platform for music. And I sat down and thought about it. I was like, you know what? They're absolutely right. When me and my wife are cleaning the house, we play the radio. Half the time the radio is on. We'll try to set up the Bluetooth, but then a song will come on a station that was already on. And then that's where it stays because it just keeps on putting banger after banger. And we sit there and we listen to it. My father-in-law, that's all he does is listen to the radio when he's at home. He doesn't turn on the fucking computer. He doesn't do any of that. He's not on his phone. He's blasting his radio. 107, 665, 8:44 p.m. And here's the Eagles. And then that nigga starts fucking like just jamming. Y'all niggas is over here thinking, oh, I'm gonna get my views up and I'm gonna go on the radio, you good. Go on the radio, you good.
Soon as we get to the water, 97 Bonnie and Clyde, me and my daughter. Just the two of us. Just the two of us. And when we ride, just the two of us. Just the two of us. Just you and I. Just the two of us. Just the two of us. And when we ride, just the two of us. Just the two of us. Just you and I. Wake up, sleepyhead, we're here. Before we pray, we're gonna take mommy for a with a walk along the pier. Haley, don't cry, honey, don't get the wrong idea. Mama's too sleepy to hear you screaming in her ear. That's why you can't get it awake. But don't worry, Daddy made a nice bed for mommy at the bottom of the lake. Here, you wanna help Dad tie a rope around this rock? We'll tie it to her footsie, then we'll roll her off the dock. Ready now? Here we go, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Whee! There goes Mama splashing in the water. No more fighting with Dad, no more restraining order. No more stepdad, no more new brother. Blow her kisses bye-bye, tell Mama you love her. And we'll go.
See what I'm fucking talking about, man? You see what the fuck I'm talking about? And you know what's dope about it? This is the crazy shit in the world, and you guys are gonna flip out. And this has to do with Haley. You know that Haley, understand something. You know that Haley, everybody that went after at Eminem, or everybody that's trying to diss Eminem right now, right? Melly Mel, all these things, right? The Game, MGK, everybody. Do you know that Haley has got? Should I tell them? I don't think they know. Do you think they? Haley's got a diamond certified album under her name because of My Dad's Gone Crazy on the Eminem show. So Eminem made a song called My Dad's Gone Crazy. So you'll hear Haley sing the chorus while Eminem raps. And that's actually Haley in there. So she's a certified diamond She's not a rapper, is what I'm saying. She's not a rapper, so she got it. Her daddy has so much power that he gave her a diamond fucking album fucking certification. Go put Haley Jade on the people that give that the RIAA shit. Go put Haley Jade on it. It's gonna say diamond certified album for My Dad's Gone Crazy Eminem show. And none of y'all niggas got one. That nigga so fire, his daughter's fire. Y'all niggas is all lame as fuck. It's not about numbers. Nope, it's not. Then who you talking to? Can I ask that question? Or is that a tough question to answer? If it's not about numbers, then who are you talking to when you're rapping? See, so if it's like that, then nobody should even put music out. They should all just keep it to themselves like a little diary. Because at that point, that's what you're saying. I do this as my therapeutic. No, you're doing it for the followers. Yes, you are doing it for to let you out because you love it. It's not bad getting paid for something you love to do. I don't understand why people think that's a bad fucking thing. I'm not doing it for the numbers. I'm not doing it for this. You're saying that because you don't have the numbers. Because if that's not the reason, then why celebrate when you hit a milestone? If that's not the reason, then why even do it at all? Why don't you just rap for yourself? Go look at yourself in your dumbass fucking mirror and just rap to yourself if it's not for the fucking views. You're doing it because yes, it's your outlet. You love it. You love hip hop. You love to do it. But don't ever fucking say you're not doing it for the views. I'm not saying sign to a label, do anything like that. I'm just saying if you want to do this for a living, put all your efforts into what you love to do and do it, and don't be ashamed to say you're doing it for the fucking views. Everybody's rapping, everybody's doing the shit they gotta do so they can get comfortable, so they can get a payday, so they can get the bag. That's why they do it. Sometimes people jump out the window to get the bag. That's their problem. I'm over here. I know my lane. That's the difference. Y'all niggas want to be on everybody else's lane, but you only driving one fucking car. Stop. Stay in your lane and be good at your lane. You don't gotta be everything, son. You guys can't. There's a lot of people out in the YouTuber sphere that I'm afraid if they get famous, because I don't think they know how to handle it. So taking Eminem out of the top 5 just because numbers don't count, now you're just coming up with an excuse because the he's white excuse is getting too old. Just because he has all those followers, just because he has all that money, it doesn't mean he's fire. Okay. You know what that means? That means you're stupid. Because the more money you make means more people have their own opinion of you being fire. Right? So if Eminem has 259 billion followers on Spotify, right? That means 250 billion people think that Eminem could rap. You telling me they're all white? Does that make sense to anybody? No, nigga. That means that the fraction of the world thinks he's fire. You think he gives a fuck that you don't think he's fire? That's amazing that you think that he thinks that much of you. Yeah, you're dumb. You're dumb, stupid, and retarded. And you shouldn't even be talking about that. So every time I hear a rapper say, I don't do it for the views, you are lying. Just because people think that Eminem is fire doesn't mean that I want the whole world to think Eminem is fire. I don't give a fuck. I think he's fire. My wife does not like Eminem. Shocker. Ain't it? She just doesn't like him. She plays MG every time we get into an argument. She plays MGK Rap Devil. I ain't even lying to you. Dun, dun. That's why I know all the words to it. You know how many times we fought over Eminem and MGK? Stop. That's getting stupid now. That's getting late. We're talking numbers. Like, it's not about the numbers. Then what is it about? Then why are you doing it? You're putting all the work in to deliver something on YouTube, but you're not worried about the number. You're doing it because you love the music and you love, all right, cool. Now, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of dudes out there that literally rap is their hobby. They don't want to make nothing out of rap, but they're fucking fire. No, I'm not talking about those. Those are very few, but they are out there. They just do it as a hobby, and they're very upfront about it. I don't care about this shit like that. I just do it because it's fun for me to do. I don't want to get rich off of it. I don't want to work off of it. This is not going to be my 9 to 5. This is not going to be my career. I'm making money over here. There's a lot of dudes out there like that. So shout out to them, because they're real ones. But the ones that are saying that it's not about the views, but you're posting fucking videos every single fucking day, what is it about then? Are you that bored? Come to the house. I got a lot of yard work to do. If you're that bored, start fights with niggas and everything. What you think you're doing that for? For the views. So your name could pop. Don't tell me nothing about this shit. Y'all niggas is all corny.
Who's mama splashing in the water? No more fighting with dad. No more restraining order. No more stepdad. No more new brother. Blow a kisses bye-bye. Tell mama you love her. We'll go play in the sand, build a castle and junk. But first, it's help dad with 2 more things out the trunk. Just the 2 of us.
And I just noticed that he just made Haley an accomplice. Can you imagine baby Haley in jail with a cup? I don't think they did it back then either. That was way back in the day. You can't have a metal cup in prison now. They're too afraid everything's plastic. You look like we're fucking Metro. Why do they think that we're like what the fuck is the Magneto? Why everything in prison is plastic? Everything. They niggas got plastic shoes. Or they're rubber. They're rubber now. It's plastic.
Just bye-bye, tell mama you love her. We'll go play in the sand, build a castle and junk. But first, it's help dad with 2 more things out the trunk. Just the 2 of us. Just the 2 of us. And when we ride, just the 2 of us. Just the 2 of us. Just you and I. Just the 2 of us. Just the 2 of us. And when we ride, just the 2 of us. Just the 2 of us. Just you and I. Just the 2 of us. Just me and you, baby. Just the 2 of us. That's all we need in this world. Just the 2 of us. Just me and you. Just the 2 of us. Your dad will always be here for you. Your dad is always gonna love you. Remember that. If you ever need me, I'ma always be here for you.
You know what? If I ever get to a point where I can interview Eminem or anything, I would rather interview Haley. It's more interesting to me to talk to Haley than it is for me to talk to Eminem, because at this point, it's gonna sound crazy. It's gonna sound crazy, but I don't think I'll ever want to do an Eminem interview. I honestly don't think, even if the opportunity arises, I don't think I will ever accept it. And this is why I say it. You know how weird it's going to feel. Me investing over 20 years of my life having him as my #1 favorite rapper. I feel like I don't have any questions to ask you. What am I really going to ask? That hasn't been answered a million times already. Look, if I'm not going to be unique with my questions, I'm not going to do it. There's nothing that I need to ask this man that I don't already know. I believe it's just I'm a fan out, and it's gonna be corny, and it's not gonna do justice. It's not gonna give that man justice of what an interview's supposed to be with him, because he doesn't do a lot of them. I would rather talk to Haley, because I don't know who Haley is. I know of Haley. I know her father's Eminem, and her name is Haley Jade. Matters. Shout out to Elena. She got married. Shout out to her. Elena's Eminem's other daughter. And then Whitney is Eminem's other daughter. And people are like, oh my God, I thought it was only Haley. Relax. Whitney is from Kim's sister that was a drug addict, and Eminem adopted her so he could take care of her. And Whitney's the same thing. That's what it is. So that he adopted both of Kim's family's kids, and now that's his kids, and he raised them all up. They were all babies together. Now they're a bunch of grown-ass women. And he also adopted Nate, his brother, his half-brother. He adopted Nate also, and Nate also was living there and doing this thing. That's why the movie. I could go all day long. I'ma stop. I'm sorry.
If you ever need me, I'ma always be here for you. If you ever need anything, just ask. Dad will be right there. Your dada loves you. I love you, baby.
All right, that's gonna be the end of that. Tomorrow's reaction is gonna be even more fire, I believe, because I believe this is gonna be one of my favorite Eminem songs of this album. So shout out to everybody. I know it was a lot of information you guys got, and I know we got deep with some shit, but I hope you guys took fucking notes. Don't do this shit for nothing. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that. I love all of you guys. Keep being yourself. I'm going to keep on being vibe. I love you guys. I'm out of here. Peace.